Here we have a copy of the map for us to look at. So we can see the whole coastline starting up here in the Virginia area and coming down into North Carolina. This is Albemarle Sound and the Chowan River, and then also indicating Roanoke Island, Croatoan.
In red.
In red, to show that these might be friendly areas where the Indians were more friendly.
Okay. Right at the junction of these two rivers. What's that?
Yes, that's the patch, which has recently come to light. We've looked at that at the British Museum, and we also have some details here where you can see through X-ray analysis that there's actually something underneath that patch.
There is, and you know what? If I look close on here, I can see something. It looks like a pattern.
That's right. See, the X-ray analysis will reveal the drawing underneath, which looks like a sort of a shape of a star shape.
With four corners. You know what? I've seen that before. I've seen something very similar. It was on Roanoke Island. Now, this is my first initial sketch.
Oh, that's interesting. That's very similar.
That kind of looks familiar, doesn't it? This was the entrance back then, and there was a push-out here they thought was for defense purposes and a lookout type of thing. Could that have been a fort?
Well, that's certainly a possibility. Certainly looking from an aerial perspective, that would follow the shape of the fort.
But wait a minute here. Okay, so could this map indicate that the colonists moved inland and did not go down to Croatoan, or maybe planned to go there at some point?
Yeah, I think that's a reasonable supposition, that it's more protected inland.
It makes a lot of sense from a strategic point as well. Why would it have been covered up?
Because there was huge competition between England and Spain at this time, and Spanish ships were in the area looking for English. So the idea that the English were getting ahead of the Spanish by making colonies here would have been very dangerous. So I think covering up something like a fort would make sense.